I think we gave a very good account of ourselves. It was not easy from making the lineup, the tactics, and everything else in trying to prepare for this game because one, we did not have time. Two, most of our players were loaded physically. We felt we might end up having injuries. So it's a win for us that we did not get injuries because that means we still have our full squad. Otherwise, we had a lot of players that could not take part in this match because they had some niggling issues, some with quad, some with hamstrings, some with groins, and we had to try and juggle around and start a team that we felt was mobile enough to cause problems to this team. And I think we controlled the game very well. I think we got ourselves into good positions. Unfortunate not to score goals because in the Champions League in home matches you expect to try and win your home matches. But be that as it may, I think many people are not aware. We played against a very good team. Unfortunately, they could not show how good they are because they relied more on transitions in this game, and I think we controlled the ball very well. We did not lose too many balls. There were few scary moments, and those scary moments were when we lost possession of the ball, when we got disparate. Sometimes play balls in the air against those big players, and immediately from there it's a transition. And in transition with Mboma, number 20, with number 7, Pasiala, and Kitambala, always threatening your last line. I think we made the game to favor us by controlling almost all football actions. The only thing that we did not do in the game today, in my opinion, I think is to score goals. Because had we scored goals, we would be very happy because I think it's one of those games where you have given opponents almost nothing. And I must reiterate that this is a very good team. We've watched a lot of their matches, and both locally and in the Champions League. We watched the Petro games, and Petro, even now, they don't know what happened to them. And I can tell you, in this group, this team is going to be a very big problem for everybody else. But I'm very confident we will do very well against them in their home ground. I think I would have issues with one or two players that I felt maybe did not give enough effort more than anything else. But I think the rest of the players really pushed very hard. I was very happy with our last line. I think they performed very well. In the midfield, I think Tebza dominated his space, and he did very well against Kitambala because we wanted him to be always the recipient of balls that he tries to receive technically. And I think in that space he did very well. Erwin, I was very impressed with Erwin. I think he's going to come and help us a lot. There were a lot of very good players. The players that maybe I would have issues with are the players that I had question marks on the level of effort and intensity, because I think that's where most of the mistakes would emanate from. But otherwise, the rest of the squad performed quite well. Had we taken our chances, we would not be talking of anything in this match, to be honest.